This came out of an awkward conversation that I had with someone after a poetry slam. This girl was somewhat drunk. And so she asked things that one wouldn't normally ask in front of other people. This is called My Sex Life. Two naked models float from the screens to our minds. Bathed in a sea of earth tones and close-up shots, their perfect figures carved out of the cliffs of our fantasy, wishing we could take them and make them our own possession. This voyeuristic confession, lust, session, obsession, obsession, Calvin Klein, obsession, Calvin Klein. We're a nation obsessed with sex. A people wanting to have their bodies pressed, shaken, and stirred in orgasmic martinis, teeny-weeny bikinis, love goddess genies, from the billion-dollar porn industry to the real reason for getting all those satellite channels, or the miraculously recording wonder of TiVo on your high-definition TV, Janet Jackson's titty. Even our most recent elections prove that despite wars, poverty, and worldwide injustice, both conservatives and liberals alike are obsessed with the way we have sex. So, you're a virgin? She asked. A 29-year-old virgin? Well, there went the tidy mask over my personal space. Whereas some gay friends of mine were forced, because of their inner emotional turmoil, to wait until they were 21 to have their first kiss. Well, I was 29 and still on the list of wait. So do you masturbate? Well, this first date of sorts is going swimmingly. I wasn't anywhere close to getting aroused or excited in the physical sense, but I was getting hot, kind of feeling like she was ripping all my clothes off in front of the other restaurant customers. Is everyone staring at me? Is there any way I can escape? You know, she continued, you would be getting so much pussy if you just told that to every girl you meet. Meat. Yeah, I'm kind of thinking like, I want to become a vegetarian now, since I know how those animals feel. All carved up and rubbed up until they're thick, fat, juicy, wet, and dripping steaks, just waiting to be licked and bitten and swallowed and digested. And once, I said, oh, I'd get a bunch of pussy once, because other than that, it'd just be some big lie I'd be living, forced to succumb to the pressures of my own culture when there's so much more to life. Man, I want a wife. Not some fantasy toy object I can play with once in a while. I want someone I could smile together with as we hold hands and watch our kids play soccer, or take piano lessons, or inspire them to become poets or revolutionaries or whatever it is that ignites their hearts. Man, we're going to read stories together as a family after dinner. Do the dirty laundry, decide who gets to clean up the dirty dishes, probably disagree about who gets to clean up the dirty dishes, have arguments, forgive each other, and yes, we are having lots of incredibly amazing, mind-blowing, exploring sex with no emptiness or loneliness or shame to come afterwards, knowing that each of us have made a commitment to give each other only to ourselves even before we were married, and I can't believe that women and men would settle for something less than that and get all wound up in fighting each other over our rights or who controls who in bed. I'm upset that we're a nation so obsessed with sex because we missed out on something we rarely experience anymore, called friendship. Amen. And I missed out. Every time I exercised my right as an American to masturbate to my own sexual desires. I was so fettered in a fantasy world of flight attendant love that I missed the way the sun exploded outside the airplane windows at the dawn of a brand new day. And there's no way that I want to miss that again. So can we please stop talking about my sex life and start learning what it means to be friends?